But first, let's talk about that big blast of winter weather. We knew it was coming. Our meteorologists have been talking about it for days.
And the time to bundle up has come. Parts of our area are under a freeze warning, and snow is falling in parts of Hampton Roads for the first time this season. We're on your side from the peninsula to the beach to our weather center and Chief Meteorologist Don Slater.
And I'm back inside showing you what's going on with the snowfall, and then we'll go outside with everybody else here in just a minute. Now look at Super Dot Pretend Live. Very, very light snow, really flurries and tiny little sleet pellets falling on through. And you will note that much of this is starting to look a little bit ragged. It's starting to fall out apart as it moves on through. But we are seeing some scattered light snow over the eastern shore, a little bit more solid snow over Northampton County on the very fringe of our viewing area, but starting to really kind of move on in toward the Murfreesboro and Ahoskie area. You can see some right along the state line south of Franklin on up through Portsmouth and coming to an end soon here at Portsmouth, Norfolk as well, but widespread light snow into Virginia Beach, and again you can see it over the eastern shore as well. Now snow accumulation is unlikely. We're seeing a little bit of it on patios and that kind of thing going on. One thing that is going on, and that is the coldest air that we've seen so far this season, and that colder air is likely to hang on around. You can see the temperatures overnight dropping on down to about 31, 32 degrees, even at the coastline. And that's the first time we've seen that. And thus we've got a freeze warning in effect for the areas near the coastline. Air is very, very dry, and that drier air is preventing some of that snow from surviving all the way to the ground. So it's really kind of falling on apart. That snow, it's snowing out there, but a lot of it is not hitting the ground, and that's mainly because, again, there's very, very dry air out there, and that very, very drier air is evaporating most of that snow as it's hitting the ground. Super Dot Pretend Live is showing again that snowfall throughout the region, but again, that snowfall is tending to fall on apart. It kind of got stuck between the two pictures. We'll update Super Dot Pretend Live for you and show you what's going on. Not much snow. Again, not enough snow to really stick for most of us. Right now, here is Erin Kelly out in Virginia Beach and out in the thick of things with more.
And out in the cold, Don, and I don't know if you can see, but this kind of a sleet snow mix is bouncing off of my coat here. It just started happening in the last hour or so. It is very chilly out here, but I'm going to take you inside of this enclosure where they keep the mixture that they treat the bridges with, and they were out all afternoon working on it. This is the mixture here. It's kind of a salt sand mix, and they had to go around this afternoon to 55 bridges. They used 24 tons of this mixture to treat those bridges. They have 3 trucks out there trying to get ahead of rush hour.
Well, we like to get ahead of the rush hour traffic. Our trucks are just like anything else out there. If you put them in rush hour, they're not going to go anywhere, and therefore you don't get any bridge coverage.
Now again, it's very breezy out here. It's chilly, feels like it's in the 30s, and as Don mentioned, we are under that freeze warning tonight. Live in Virginia Beach, Erin Kelly, 10 on your side.
Thank you, Erin. Be sure to count on us to keep you informed. Crews are busy preparing for any winter weather that comes our way on the south side and the peninsula.
10 on your side's Liz Palka is live in Newport News off Warwick Boulevard. What's going on there?
Yeah, Tom and Nicole, we are not having any problems out here right now. We're right next to Christopher Newport University. I gotta tell you, about an hour ago, take a look at this video. There were snow flurries coming down, but not anymore. It is perfectly dry out here right now. Very, very cold, very windy. A lot of CNU students are running out of the buildings to get back to their dorms or wherever they live off campus because it is very cold right now. We have been checking in with James City County, Hampton, Newport News, the various public works departments. They say they are watching the weather, but they're not anticipating needing to call in any extra staff. We also stopped in Williamsburg today. There were no flurries coming down then. A lot of people bundled up though. We also ran into some tourists, 2 ladies from Connecticut and Philadelphia. They gave us some cold, snowy weather advice. Take and listen to this.
You just wear layers, you know, layers. You have to wear something light, something heavy, something medium. And then there are those who wear 2 coats.
Because I left one in the car.
One normally.
And my friend brings it to me. As long as you're dressed for it, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I think layers definitely are key, especially when you have this wind like this. And I do want to mention those public works departments that we spoke to, they did say while they're not anticipating any type of extra snow or anything of the sort, they are watching the wind to make sure it doesn't pose any problems for them. Live in Newport News, I'm Liz Palka, 10 on your side.